Hi, I'm Mark's mom. Today we're going to make fudge. I'll leave this here for a minute or two in case you can want to copy out the recipe, or can you leave it on your thing later?
Yes, I sure can.
Okay, we'll put it on this site later when we're finished. Okay, so this fudge isn't very easy to make because you have to know when it's ready. So here I have 1 cup of white sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Here I have 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 1 1/4 cups. I put cream instead of milk because it makes it much creamier. And here, for when the fudge is finished cooking, is 2.5 tablespoons of butter and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to pour the sugars and the milk or cream. And if you are using milk, use whole milk, which is 3.25, whatever. Okay, so here's what you cook for fudge: sugar and cream.
Looks yummy.
Yeah, low calorie. Okay, so we put it on the burner, which, let's see, what do we put? Where is it? Is this one for this one?
Yep.
Okay, we have to put it on high.
All right.
Which is
this way. Sorry, I should have done this for you earlier.
Yeah, okay. So what you do, you end up stirring this mixture. You can't leave it. You have to completely stir it, continuously stir it for close to 20 minutes. And then if your arm gets really sore, you get someone else to stir it, which is Mark.
Yes.
Okay. So.
All right, and what's this glass of water for?
The glass of water is to test when the fudge is ready. You put a little dab of fudge, liquid fudge, in there, and it falls to the bottom, and if it makes a ball, then it's softball stage. If it makes any other shapes, then it's not ready.
All right, and we will see that in about 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So, see you in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, this is Daily, Mark, whatever, just with an addendum, or whatever it's called anyway. So, yeah, stirring, I never did say how to stir properly. So, as you see, we want to keep it constantly moving, but not in the same pattern. So, I would probably do like cross-hatching, or whatever you want to call it, going, up and down first, and then side to side, and then probably a spin one way, and then, continue going up and down, and then side to side, whoop, and then go the other way. Yeah, I know, I won't drop the phone. But yeah, that's, we got to do that for another 18 minutes at this point. And once we get closer to when time's up, you will see the difference. So, as we are now 5 minutes in, and as you see, it's starting to boil. This is good. This is what you want at this point.
You can turn the heat down a little bit so that it just cooks now.
Yeah.
What's this? Is this the
Yes,
side?
that's the side. So
okay.
she turned it to a little over halfway at this point.
Yeah, so the bubbles will calm down, but it will continue to cook. One thing I'd like to say is don't ever make fudge on your own, especially if you're new at it, because if this spills on you, you'll be scalded. You'll be going to the hospital. And, accidents happen. That's why I'm holding on to the pot. And it's a lot safer to make it with someone else.
Yeah. We've been doing this for years, so this is why I'm just holding a camera and not actually, doing actually precautionary stuff. Like, I don't know, what would be precautionary stuff?
I don't know. Yeah, we make this every year, like Mark said, except always, pretty well, always the first batch flops. Because you have to kind of get used to the smell of it and the texture of it. But if it flops, if it doesn't set when you pour it in the pan, which I should tell you, you put butter in the pan first, so this doesn't stick. So if it doesn't harden, then what you do is you put it all in the pot, and you put it on medium, and you cook it for another 1 or 2 minutes, and then usually it's at the proper stage then. So, yep, we always flop one.
Yeah. So if you fail, you know, don't worry about it. Just try again with the next one. You'll eventually get a good batch.
And if you fail and it doesn't harden, some people like to use it as caramel spread and put it on their toast or on ice cream, and it's pretty good that way.
So hey, you could take this as 2 recipes in one.
As long as one of them works.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if this is at the softball stage.
We're a little bit early, but that can happen too. Yeah. So here we go.
Oh,
oh, sorry. My bad. So this is what we're thinking will look like on this oven. So here we go. Whoop.
Nope, that's not a ball.
That's bad ball.
So we tried a little bit longer.
Yep.
And don't touch the stuff that fell on the stove because you'll burn your finger.
That stuff.
Okay, here we go again. I'm trying to see if it's ready. It kind of looks ready to me, but I don't know if it is.
Yep.
Oh, probably another few minutes.
Well, another few minutes or a few seconds, because we only have 4 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait till the clock goes.
Attempt number 3. Hopefully this one's good.
I'm going to try it one more time. So
okay, a little bit closer now. How does it look? Oh, that's balls to me. It's kind of stringy though.
No, we don't need stringy balls. Okay, we'll wait another minute or 2.
Yeah, but near the end, it should look like this.
Yeah, it looks like...
well, they're getting a really good view of it though.
Yeah, see? So you can see something's happening. Because there's, like, looks like fudge around here.
Looks like fudge.
When the 20 minutes is up, regardless of what it shows in the water, I think we'll beat it and all that stuff, because to me it looks like it's pretty much ready. So here's try number what, 4?
Yeah.
Says it's not ready.
Oh, well.
I turned off the heat. Here, show what it looks like. It sure looks done to me. Even though it might. Let's try the softball again.
Yep. Nope.
Well, it's more like it. Okay.
All right.
I don't know if it is. Anyway, take the pot over, put it on the counter with
a wet cloth.
Yeah. And then you get the butter and the vanilla. And put them in. Be careful, don't let it flop up at you.
That's our timer, so we were pretty close to time.
Yeah, to me, even though it didn't really do the softball thing, it kind of looked really done. So.
All right, and then we just do a quick rotate the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what we do is like wait till the butter melts, which I think it has. Oh, almost. And then that'll cool the fudge a little bit. It's almost melted.
Yep, I think it looks good.
Okay. So what you do is you try and stir. I think this is overdone. I don't know why, but I do. Anyway, you try and stir till the butter's all melted. And then you have to beat it, which is the hard part.
Yep, I guess I'll be taking over the beating part at that point, because...
And the, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I use a light pan. It's pretty light. It is stainless steel because I can't lift the big heavy ones. You just wait and see. When you get old, you won't be able to either. Mm-hmm. Mark's not old yet, so he can still do it.
No, in my group, I'm the old one. So
yeah, I know, but you're in a young group.
Mm-hmm.
In my group,
aren't you still the young one in your group too?
No.
Oh.
I'm older than 2 of my friends by a few months. There's 3 of us who grew up together, and we're all the same age, which is kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the other 2 of my friends are skinny, which pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, they don't make fudge, so.
All right.
Okay. It seems to be, there's still a lot of butter in here. I think I probably put too much. But this is how you beat it. I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
And don't aim it at yourself because, as I said before, you'll get splashed and burnt.
Yep.
Okay, what you're looking for here is the fudge getting so that it doesn't run away, and also it gets this kind of granulated look. I know it's hard to describe.
We'll see it. It's all I'm seeing is basically the fudge right now.
Can't really see the sun, or the light. Yeah, we can't see the sun because it's a cloudy day.
Yep.
It looks like it's getting there.
Yeah, kind of starting to look a bit like a toffee right now,
Yeah.
which is not
good.
No.
But if that's the case, you can cook it for another minute or 2, and then it'll be okay.
I guess I didn't take over for this step, but that's fine.
Yeah, here, take over.
Okay, well then you take over the camera.
Okay.
Just hold it. It's still
Okay.
recording.
Sorry, drop the camera in the butter. Here, is it working now?
Yeah, it's working.
Sorry. Okay. Uh-oh, I pushed stop, I think.
No, that's recording.
Okay, you can tell I'm not very good at electronics. Can you see the granulation yet?
Why don't you tell me through the screen?
Because I can't really see that well.
Oh, okay. Granulation. Well, you can always move the hand closer. Move closer. Why is it blurry? Oh, because you probably got butter on the lens.
Oh, sorry. Here, you take over this now. Oh, yeah, it's getting granulated. See it?
No, because
Can you see it, people? Yeah, it's not smooth. Okay, it's time to pour it in. So this is how you pour it in.
Just as quick as what?
And I think we did it a little bit too much. But that's okay. It'll just be big blobs of fudge instead of small little pieces.
Mm-hmm. It hardens really quick.
Yeah, and don't smooth it with your spoon because it'll make it awful. If you feel you have to smooth it, put butter on your spoon. Oh, we should get another spoon to scoop that off. Yeah, so here, fudge done a little too much. But hold on, I might clean the screen because I dropped it in a pan with butter. Okay, that's probably all you're going to get out of there unless you use a knife. Okay, first batch of fudge done a little too much. So the next one will be perfect. But we can still use this. Cut it into squares and. And now we have to wait till it cools a bit. Then we have to lick the pan.
That's the best part.
Yeah, best part. By the time you're finished doing all your fudge, you've gained 3 pounds, and you feel like barfing. So, while this is cooling a bit before we can eat it, I wanted to show you how to measure dry ingredients. So, I've already measured it, but this is what you do. I'll measure one of these. Here, if you want to measure half a cup, you don't use your hands, but what you do is you put it in the measuring cup, you get the knife, you do it like this, and go that way, and this, and go that way, and keep going back until it's level. So that's how you measure dry ingredients, not in the other measuring cup. And wet ingredients, of course, you put in a measuring cup, or you use measuring spoons. Okay? Anything else I should tell?
Yeah, I think that's
good. That's how I learned in home ec in high school in 1964. We actually had 4 years of home ec, and it was really good. Now I worked in a couple of home ec classes with special needs kids, and the teachers don't even know how to make anything. They just get a cake mix. So I was completely disgusted. Anyway, that's my little rant for today. Now you have to test and see if this fudge is... It's good.
It tastes good?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yum. Yeah, it's a little overdone, but that's good.
Yep.
Okay. You want a few, Mark, before we do the next one?
Sure.
Softball stage can have... it can have a tail.
Okay.
As long as it's not flat.
Well, that looks good. It was a ball.
Okay.
So let's try moving this over.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we'll bring it over here and add the butter and vanilla.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to add the vanilla and butter mixed up, you see.
Yep. And then while she's doing that, I'll start stirring it.
So it all melts.
Yep.
Hopefully this works this time and it isn't not done enough. We might be here till midnight doing this. You can probably just leave it for a minute or two till...
Okay. I just like playing with butter.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, play.
Ooh, I get to play with the butter. Come on.
Melt your little things. Okay, now I'm mixing it in. Oh, well, at least if this one's not done enough, you can put it back on the stove for a minute or two. It sure doesn't look anything like the last batch.
Nope. And this one's looking more proper?
I'm not sure.
That doesn't look proper to you?
It's been a year since I made it, so...
Yeah, I guess we only do make this.
I made fudge in August for my friend's birthday.
You broke the tradition.
No, I usually make it for him every August.
Okay.
Now I'll try heating it. Heating it incorporates air into it, which cools it. It's not stirring, it's
trying to just get air into it.
Yeah.
Can you see it just fine from up there?
Yep.
Well, that's what's important.
Yep. Oops. Went out of the pot there for a minute. That's
just a dribble.
There. This doesn't look like it's working.
In the other direction, doesn't look burnt?
Yeah, doesn't look cooked enough. Well, maybe it's getting there.
Yeah, I think it is. You just need to get more air into it.
As you see, it's not easy. You can't just follow a recipe and make it.
Yes.
You're better off making that. If you want to do that, then you're better off making that condensed milk microwave fudge, which doesn't taste anything like this, but it's usually chocolate fudge that you make that way.
I've never even heard of that till now.
Yeah, some of my friends make that. If you want to add stuff to this, you do it when you put the butter in. Like if you want walnuts in your fudge, you add it with the butter. If you want chocolate fudge, you add 2 ounces of chocolate, like the chocolate squares, unsweetened. If you put anything else in it but unsweetened, it tastes like sickly sweet.
Some people might like that.
Which is hard to imagine since all this is sugar and cream and butter. And a bit of vanilla. Okay. Another trick when it's not setting very much is to put about an inch of cold water in the sink. So I'll try that. Although it is getting thicker. Oh, it's getting bubbles in it. That's good.
Water might not be necessary at this point.
Maybe not. But I'm going to put it in the water. You only, like I said, you only put a little bit. And it just cools it off a bit. So
Yep.
I'm just stirring it to feel it.
It'll be funny if at the end of all these videos we don't make a good batch.
That would not be funny.
Oh, I think it would be.
Well, I don't. Then you just have to make your own batches and I'll go home and make my own.
Yeah, I guess that's what it would be.
Yep. Do you even have the recipe written down?
No, but whoa, hold on.
Yeah, it's getting a little thicker,
Yeah.
but maybe. Because I can leave that one for you. I have it in a book.
No, that's fine. I got it recorded earlier in the video, and I'll be writing it in the description of the video.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, once you get used to making it again, it's easy. You can tell when it's ready. And this is thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's going to take a while. But it is getting thicker.
Yep.
Too bad you couldn't just cook it, stir it, and throw it in the pot, in the pan.
Yep. I mean, if it was easy, everyone would do it.
That's true. And then it would be not our specialty.
Yeah, well, it might not be after this video.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, other people make it.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people that we know.
No,
Because they don't have to. They can just get us to make it.
Oh.
See, this is a great Christmas gift, and I give it to 3 people.
But this could be a million viewer video.
It could be.
This could become the new standard.
That's good. Well, hello, you million people. Don't get burnt when you make this. Oh, look, it's getting thicker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this stage when it does that.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just very rewarding. So you can see at the top here, when you do this, it kind of stays instead of just running back.
Yeah.
So that's another sign that it's getting ready. And the bubbles, see the air bubbles?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this might be a perfect one.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just have to remember to put it in the pan at the right time instead of too early or too late.
Yep. Well.
My mother used to make this fudge. She was the only one in her family who could make it. Everybody else screwed it up. So then she taught me how. And then I taught Mark.
Well, a little bit.
Well, yeah. You could do it on your own if you had to.
Yeah, I probably could.
And my daughter makes it too. So, there we go. It's the recipe is from my mother's cookbook that she got as a wedding gift. It's Women's Home Companion cookbook. The last printing was 1946. That's the year they got married. And I looked inside, and they still had the price tag. My brother took my mother's cookbook when she died, but I wanted it desperately, so I bought one on eBay. And inside, I think it said something like 25 cents. And anyway, I had to pay $68 American for it, but I needed it. I just had to have it. So, what do you think of this?
Well, I think it's looking good.
Do you think it's ready to pour?
Well, I don't know. You're the expert.
Well,
what do you think?
I don't know. I think almost.
Well, then do it a bit more. When I thought it was ready, it was 2 done, so...
Well, me too.
I say it's probably a good time now to do it.
Okay, we'll see if it doesn't settle and harden, then we'll just put it back in the pot.
Yep.
So here we go. Try and get it so see what the difference from the last one, eh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Yeah, see if it settles. If not, oh, sometimes it takes a while too to settle.
So, hypothetical question. What happens if we put this in the cold water?
Well, it needs to, it changes its chemical compound when you cook it. So I don't know if it would thicken, but I think it's going to be whatever it's going to be now.
Yep. So
let's hope.
So we'll show you what this looks like once it's cooled off later.
And if it doesn't work, we'll do another one.
Yeah, we'll do another one. Fast. Whoop. No?
I think so.
We're on the last batch that looked good. Apparently it wasn't good. So
Wasn't done enough.
Wasn't done enough. So we were able to salvage it and put it back in the pan. If it's undercooked...
I think that's good.
Well, if it's undercooked, then you can't do that.
Yeah. If it's overcooked, well,
you're too... Yeah. So now we do the same steps as before. Whoop. Whoa.
I hope it works this time.
Yeah, it would be nice. It's looking a lot grainier this time.
Because if it doesn't work, we're going to have to buy out a sugar store. Yeah, I think it's better. Maybe I should use that pan, eh? The other one there.
Sure.
Move this one out of the way.
Whoop.
I don't know. I'm having a fudge problem today.
Yeah, maybe it's just because you're not used to this oven.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, the stove. It's a new stove I've never used before. It's Mark's stove, not mine.
Yeah.
Okay, put it in here. Let it sit in here for a couple of minutes. See? Okay.
She thinks it's ready, folks.
We'll see. Here, you can pour it in because it's too heavy for me.
Okay, well, yeah. You got this?
Okay, I'll try not to drop it in the butter or anywhere.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, just try get it at one end. Whatever. Whatever.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it does look like it's okay. Don't worry about this end. I guess it's flattening out. We'll have to wait and see. It's certainly not hard rock like the last one was. So maybe we're batting 1,000 with this. We will see. Sometimes when you use a spoon and lick the pan, you can tell. Well, as long as you don't burn your tongue.
Yep. Oh, we forgot one small thing. So this is like a second addendum or addendum. Addendum?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to cut it at about 10 minutes. Or else it'll all kind of...
Yeah, unless you want one giant brick.
Yeah, that's good too.
Or chunks.
And you don't have to put it in pans like this. You can use smaller and thicker pans. I'll show you.
Oh.
Go get some.
Well, what about this one right here?
Well, no. I meant the aluminum ones.
Oh, the aluminum ones.
Yeah, see? So you can put it, you can just take it right from the pot and put it in here, and then you have a big, thick fudge.
Yeah.
Make sure to wash these, though, when you get them from the dollar store, because it's healthier.
Yeah.
Who knows what germs were in there.